And there were so many let cords in this match. How were you able to reset after being on the other side of a let cord?
Yeah, I wouldn't say it was that many. I think it was more just good times. It was fortunate times for both of us sometimes, I think. How do you get over it mentally? I mean, there's two things. I mean, one, if you kind of think about let cords, they are going to affect you and make your performance less. And it's important to me to perform the best I can. So you kind of have to do that if you want to continue to play well. And secondarily, I mean, I feel like let cords are unfortunate sometimes, and it feels lucky, but also like when a player plays with lower margin, they're going to miss more in the net, and maybe you don't see those numbers, but it does happen to where if you play with lower margin and you hit more let cords, you probably also hit the net more. So it evens out, I think, and I think it's important to remember that.
You called a timeout in game 2 when Connor was up, which you normally don't do. What was said on the bench?
I don't think they said anything. I was probably in a bit of a mood. There was probably something in my I don't know body language that was pretty negative, but I think they might have said something encouraging. Let's go, come on, wake up, move your feet, anything like that. So yeah, not too much strategic stuff. More make sure you give it your all at least.
Speaking of the bench, you had your trainer Noah there and 2 other of your friends. What is it like having them on the bench with you, and are we going to see them in the future tournaments?
You know, they're really great. They complete the tripod. Those 3 guys together are phenomenal. It makes a good team. I certainly hope they're going to keep coming on the road with me. It's an open offer to them whenever they want to be here. So I think we will see them more in the future.
And last question is, in the second game, it looked like you started to play softer and slower. Was that an adjustment that you made in between games?
It was actually mid-game, mid-second game. I think I was losing 7-5 in the second. So clearly a game in 7-5 is not where you want to be. And I figured that I do have kind of 2 different modes of style singles game, I guess you could say. And the first one hadn't been working. I think he was reading my drives really well and not missing many volleys and putting me on the run a lot. I hadn't really tried the drop and come in approach yet, so I said, why not? It's a game at 7-5, it can't hurt. And then it started to work really well, so I carried that through the rest of game 2 and game 3.
Great, thank you.